Hello.
Thank you.
I'm Richard.
Courtney.
Nice to meet you. Here's my CV.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
So you're interviewing today for the marketing assistant role?
Yes, that's what I've been
Okay,
told.
so we've got a few questions to ask you. So first question.
Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Okay, yep. So I was born and raised in Huntly. Pretty rough side of town, but that developed the fighter in me. 12 older siblings, and we were raised in a small 2-bedroom leaky home. Yeah, pretty poor background, couldn't really afford food most weeks, but we made it by, and moved on to Huntly College, where I got mostly achieves, a few not achieves, through 7th form, but yeah, I mean, Huntly, I still got ducks. So, yeah, and then I went on to my big things at MIT, Manukau Institute of Technology, that's what that stands for.
Yep.
And spent 1 year doing a certificate in management studies, and then worked a few years, I think, on my CV. It's got my job history, and here I am, on to bigger and better things, hopefully.
So with your management studies certificate, do you feel like you learnt a lot that you could apply to this role?
Yes and no. I learnt a lot, but I don't know how relevant it is to the role.
Good.
So our next question. On your CV it says you worked previously at Huntly BP. What was your role here?
So I was mostly on the courtyard, washing windows and pumping gas. Yeah, it was pretty boring.
How long were you there for?
7 years.
Okay. So you had quite a lengthy time with them?
Yeah. No opportunities for promotion though.
Was it full-time work or part-time?
Part-time. It was only 8 hours a week. 1 hour on Mondays, and then 4 on Tuesday, and 3 on Friday. Yeah.
Okay. So the next question, what do you know much about YJet?
So from what I understand, it's like a pedal boat company, like, you know, those little boats that you pedal around, and it goes down the Waikato River and culminates in dropping off the Hooker Falls, so it's a bit of a thrill ride. Yeah, it doesn't really sound like my cup of tea, but you're currently unemployed and last resort kind of thing.
It's actually not a pedal boats. You're actually in a jet boat, and we take passengers down the Waikato River. You know, sort of like a thrill adventure, so similar to what you said, but there's no drop off the Hooker Falls.
Okay.
It's just in the Waikato River.
I don't want to come across as rude, but you're wrong.
So the role is for a marketing assistant at our company, where you assist our marketing team in day-to-day activities. So what we want to know is, what qualities do you think you would bring to the role?
I'm pretty energetic, very confident in my own abilities. Some would say overly confident and arrogant, but I'm probably smarter than those people anyway, so I don't really take on board what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the money maker, so I'll draw in customers.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
those are probably the top ones that spring to mind.
Okay,
And
so...
my modesty.
Yeah, yes, okay.
Yeah.
Are you a hard-working person?
Yeah. Oh yeah, in those 8 hours a week I was at BP, a dirty window never left BP.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
By the sounds of the company, it sounds pretty basic, so I'd hope to be in a really high management role. CEO would be ideal. Definitely above you two. Yeah, probably hiring and firing people like you guys. Yeah, if you know, within 4 years it wasn't within my grasp, I'd go back to BP probably, if they'd take me after the incident.
That's not really the attitude that we're looking for here. So that is all the questions that we have for you today. You don't have anything else that you want to ask?
No, do you have any questions for us?
What's the starting rate for wages?
That is something that we'd have to discuss with you in your contract if you ended up getting the job. Can't really disclose that information at the moment.
So that's kind of a huge problem for me, but yeah, I'll keep you in mind.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
that concludes the interview.
We'll get back in touch with you, Richard.
Great, thanks.
Right.
Look forward to hearing from you.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be good news.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Hi, I'm Kirsten. How are you going?
Good. Nikhil.
Courtney.
Cool.
Okay, so we're interviewing you today for the marketing assistant role at our company.
Yep.
YJet.
Yes, that's the one.
So yeah, let me go first.
So can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Cool. Alright, so I'm just in between jobs at the moment, and I've just finished my Bachelor's of Tourism degree at Waikato University. I majored in Tourism and Hospitality Management.
That's good. That's good. Background for this job.
Yeah, I thought so.
Mhm.
Yeah. What else can I tell you about myself? I got hobbies, sports interests and stuff.
Do you think the sport will interfere with your working schedule?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I played quite a lot in school, but since then I've kind of dropped back a bit. Would rather go further in my career than I would.
So Kirsten, could you tell us about yourself in 2 words?
Determined and reliable.
Okay, reliability is always a good thing in a job. Right, so next question. What do you know about our company, YJet?
So I know that you guys have been going for, 10 years or so? And basically it's a jet service that goes up and down the Waikato River.
Yeah, it's basically what we do. Just take people up and down the Waikato River. Just a bit of an attraction here in Hamilton.
Yep.
Okay.
So on your CV it says you've worked at Lone Star. Can you tell us what your role was at Lone Star?
Yep, so I worked on myself for about 4 or 5 years. And I worked 2 or 3 nights a week just waitressing, so front of house, which included taking orders, taking out food, working with the kitchen staff as well as customers.
Cool. So you worked there for quite a while.
Yeah.
So you're quite loyal to the place.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely something that we want with our company, someone who will be here for a few years, not just a short time person. Okay, so the role is for a marketing assistant at our company, where you assist our marketing team in day-to-day activities. So what qualities do you think you could bring to the role?
So I'm quite a confident person. I sort of like to take the leadership role in most instances. I do work well with the team, but I do usually like to be the leader.
Okay.
As I said before, I'm a reliable person, got good time management skills.
Do you have quite a high degree of flexibility?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So you don't have too many activities on at the moment?
No, I'm in between jobs, I say, and I'm flexible.
Okay.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
In 5 years' time, I hope to be in a job that has good security, with a good income and a job that will sort of give me the opportunity to start a family.
Okay. So that's all the questions that we have for you today. Did you have anything that you wanted to ask about the job?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm good, yeah.
Okay.
Cool, that concludes our interview. Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back in touch with you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Nikhil.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so today you're interviewing for the marketing assistant with YJet. So we just have a few questions for you if you want to go first.
So tell us about yourself.
Okay, so I'm 20 years old. I just finished study at Waikato University. I did a BMS and I majored in marketing and finance. And at the moment I'm just working at Novo Shoes as 2IC.
Okay, cool. So you have quite a bit of leadership experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Could you describe yourself in 2 words?
I'd probably say that I'm confident and committed.
Cool, that's good. So what do you know about YJet?
I know that YJet is a locally owned business and that it takes people for trips down the Waikato River in jet boats.
Yeah, we are quite a popular attraction here in Hamilton.
So you said before you worked at Novo Shoes. Can you just tell us a bit about your role there?
Yeah, sure. So I was 2IC, which I was pretty much second in charge of the store. It means I was responsible for the store for 2 days out of the 7 where I was pretty much there by myself. So I had to be a team leader pretty much for all the girls that were working there.
Cool. So the role today is for our marketing assistant with our company, where you assist our marketing team in day-to-day activities. What qualities do you think you could bring to the role?
So I'm really passionate about marketing. While I was at university, I really excelled in consumer behaviour and marketing strategy. So I think I could really bring this to the table and be really helpful with the team.
Cool. Last question?
Cool. So where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Well, hopefully still with YJet, hopefully in a higher management role.
Yeah, we definitely like to promote from within at our company instead of hiring from outside. So there's definitely room here to go up the ladder.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. So that's all the questions that we have for you today. Did you have anything that you wanted to ask us?
No, that's all.
Okay.
Cool. That concludes our interview.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet
Right,
you.
you too.